Hoi hoi, Rinde here. I'm not sure if I'm forgetful or just plain greedy, but once again I found myself in a possession of no less than 3 guidebooks to a hiking trail. In this case, the Laugavegur. So I figured I'd compare the 3 guidebooks to see which one might suit your needs best, because each one has its own strengths and the reasons why you might want to take that particular guidebook with you on a trail. The first guidebook is Trekking the Laugavegur Trail by Brian W. Zimmer, and I think that one is self-published. The second one is Walking and Trekking Iceland by Paddy, Dillon, and published by my favorite trekking guide publisher, Cicerona. And the third one is Trekking Iceland's Laugavegur Trail by Andrew McCluggage and published by Knife Edge Outdoor Guides. The Laugavegur was published in 2020 and weighs only 168 grams, so it's the lightest guidebook of the bunch. The guide contains practical information but points you in the right direction rather than spelling it out. It doesn't contain any maps or sample itineraries and describes the trail in one direction only, from Landmannalaugar to Skogar. What it does contain is a wealth of knowledge about the landscape and its geological features, because the author is actually a volcanologist. And he's sharing in this guidebook his knowledge about calderas, the consistency of lava flows, and lava bombs that you might see along the way. And it's truly fascinating. So if you truly want to know more about the landscape you're hiking through, then this is a guidebook I can highly recommend, and I will actually be taking this guidebook with me myself. Walking and Trekking Iceland was published in 2022, and with 402 grams it's the heaviest of the 3 guidebooks. It contains 49 day hikes and 10 multi-day hikes. So if you're looking to do more than just the Laugavegur and exploring other parts of Iceland, then this is the guidebook for you. I bought this guidebook because it contains information about the Hellismannalite, which is a 2.5 day hike from Rjúpnaflir to Landmannalaugar, which you can tag on to the Laugavegur to extend your hike somewhat. And it's a really beautiful hike. I've done this one before in 2018, and I'm going to repeat it this year. The guidebook does contain plenty practical information and route summary tables, which come in very handy. But the maps are fragmented, so while it depicts the trail, you don't get a sense of your surrounding. The word description, then again, is very excellent, so it will serve you well on the trail. And to be honest, when I'm hiking the Hellismannalite, I will copy the pages and take them with me and not the guidebook as a whole. Trekking Iceland's Laugavegur Trail was published in 2023 and weighs only 210 grams, so it's quite small and handy. And to be honest, if you're just coming to Iceland to hike the Laugavegur and the Vifordihalls trails, then this is the best guidebook out of the 3. The guidebook really does contain everything you would need to know, down to the minute detail, like the departure time of the buses and the cost of a hotel room or a campsite in Reykjavik. There are sample itineraries, excellent map with useful information as a bonus, and so much more. This is the only guidebook out of the 3 that describes the trail in both directions, so if you're going from Skogar to Landmannalaugar, this comes in very handy. The guidebook also looks absolutely gorgeous with stunning pictures to whet your appetite for the trail, so I think I may have just found my new favorite trekking guide publisher. And I will absolutely be taking this trekking guide with me on the Laugavegur. Together, of course, with the guidebook of the volcanologist for some more in-depth knowledge about the volcanic origins of the landscape. So I hope you found this video helpful in making your own choice which guidebook to take with you. I wish you all happy hiking and see you on the trail.